Welcome Education Nation, we're back with another vlog. Here we're in Heathrow, just got through security. If you are tomorrow's medic himself, apparently you get fast tracked, you get special access, also to the lounge as well, which is what we'll be heading to now. So I'll show you a bit of that and we'll go from there. So a quick overview of the British Airways lounge. Nice coffee machine there for hot drinks. You've also got some wine selections. Food-wise, nice salad selection if you want to keep it nice and healthy. Hot food as well. This was around lunchtime. And you've got a nice selection of pastries and things to choose from as well. Some drinks, juices, waters and things. And some alcoholic beverages if you so inclined. Nice view of the runway and the planes, which I really enjoyed. Interestingly, there's also shower facilities if you want to freshen up. So yeah, pretty standard shower. But yeah, useful to have if you come off a long flight and want to refresh and things like that. And that's me there, just testing the mirror out. It's all good. Took a seat here, enjoying the view of the planes, had a nice cup of water to refresh. Overall though, wasn't too hungry, so left the lounge and ended up just getting on the flight off to Belfast. Just touched down in Belfast, obviously the conference is tomorrow, so first thing on the agenda, this is what I walked a mile. I mean, it's alright. It's alright in size. That nice little warship. Found this place called Odyssey. Apparently this is the happening place where to go in Belfast City. I can see a Nando's, so it's already a good start.
2 seconds later.
It has to be the most emptiest shopping mall I've ever been to. Man, this is really cool. We're in some like jungle. That's what you do. Check the pilot technique, comment down below how I can improve. Get it right in central. Whoa, get it. It's gonna get. Oh,
Oi.
That's how you finish off. That's a wrap from day one. Just finished off a bit of dinner, had some seafood. Quite tired actually. I was looking at my step count. Today is the first day I've hit 10k steps since July 2024, which is horrendous. It's morning time now, as you can see the beautiful harbour behind me. On our way to the conference, nice bright and early. Let's see what it's about. Hopefully we're gonna get hands on as well, so I'll show you that. Just before we went in, I thought I had to channel my inner surgeon, so I went through a few reps of this just to get ready. The day started off with this very large conference centre. Started off with registration, printing off my name badge in case people didn't know who I was. There were a number of different workshops on throughout the day. Breast surgery, laparoscopic skills. My one that I chose was actually a trauma-based one, which was really good fun. Here's my beloved drill and a bunch of toys, including plates and other pieces of equipment to have a go and play around with, which was really, really good fun. Here's an example of me using the drill to try and create a hole to fix a plate in place for a fracture to stabilize it. And here, this is me blowing on my work, making sure it's all nice and neat, and then having a go with the screwdriver as well. There's actually a technique to this, so you want to go 3 forward, 1 back to clear any debris and make sure you get a really good solid fixation on the screw there. Just finished up the day, a few lectures on trauma management, which was good. Also got hands-on as well. So mainly did work with the mandibles. We were missing a few of the models, the mid-face stuff, so we had to imagine. But it was nice to have a little play around with the equipment.
Take the breast.
I don't think you're allowed to keep that.
Well, I took it.
Why have you just got some breasts?
Hopefully it fits in my suitcase.
Getting taxi good parts. It didn't work out. This is my back. It's day 2 now. Let's go have a little look at what's on offer. There's a few activities and a few talks on today. Most of the day was spent in this hall where there's plenty of booths and activities to get stuck in with. First on the list is surgical knot tying. Here you can see me attempting to learn how to tie a surgical knot with precision. As you can see, I was getting the hang of it, but there is some improvement yet to be made.
Because if you pull it apart, you can tear it if it's a vessel, yeah.
Next on the list was an activity where I was using a high power but very delicate and sensitive saw to cut through the shell of an egg, trying to leave behind the very thin membrane just underneath the egg shell. This is supposed to mimic neurosurgery, where you use the saw to cut through a person's skull, but leaving the very thin layer of membrane just underneath it that we call the dura. Oh, it's quite nice actually. Walked 15 minutes to get a good coffee because not that I'm a coffee snob, but the filter coffee at the conference just wasn't cutting it for me. So I had to go get a proper one. Interestingly, because I'm wearing my lanyard, I went to the coffee shop and they asked me, are you in the women's march? Because I think there's a women's march going on at the moment. I was like, oh, no, unfortunately not this weekend. I'm actually at a surgical conference. After the coffee break, we're back at the conference, this time with a new activity where I'm trying to guide and relocate a artificial hip using 3D sensors and motion technology. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I found this probably one of the hardest out of all of the activities. However, at least the biceps are looking big. Now, my final activity was me trying to improve my laparoscopic surgical skills. Now, laparoscopic surgery is different to traditional surgery in the fact that instead of the surgeon making a big, large cut to visualize everything within the body, we make smaller cuts, insert a camera with a live video feed so the surgeon can visualize what's going on in the body and then use small instruments to perform the surgery. This is commonly seen in things like appendix surgery, where we remove inflamed appendixes. Here, I'm trying to use the instruments to get a mint polo onto these little pegs. There was a load of different things and challenges you could do, but I was just trying to master the basics. Worked up a pretty solid appetite after that, so got some lunch, and then the afternoon was spent listening to research presentations about the latest up-and-coming innovative surgical research.
And prevent excessive movement and deformation of tissue.
That's a wrap up of the conference. Been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the content. Like, share, subscribe. Education Nation over and out.